Plans for a new rodeo arena in Crooked River Ranch has divided the residents. Carly Keenan spoke with both sides.
Scenic views and in the heart of cowboy country, Crooked River Ranch has proven to be a good spot for a rodeo. Last year, the Buck in the Canyon Rodeo returned to Crooked River Ranch after 20 years. Thousands of people attended, and the crowd and participants quickly outgrew the current arena. As a result, the Crooked River Ranch Club and Maintenance Association proposed a new arena be built in an empty lot near Horny Hollow in Buffalo Roads. The project would cost about $33,000. $10,000 of that is coming from the Jefferson County Commission. Bill Burt, president of the association, says none of the funding will come from residents' pockets, but a lodging tax from visitors. Behind me is the plot of land that the arena is going to be built on. I'm told on Thursday the contract was signed and the developer has already been out here preparing the land, getting some of those weeds out for the arena to be built. And I'm told they have to hurry because they're expecting the rodeo to happen in early June. However, some homeowners in Crooked River Ranch are upset, saying they don't want the new arena.
Well, it's not even so much that we necessarily don't want it. It's that it was basically passed without the residents ever knowing about it. And then on top of that, most of the board members themselves didn't know about it.
Kevin Feet has lived in Crooked River Ranch for 2 years. He says there's been little transparency in the board's plans, including rodeo organizers having familial connections to the board's executive director. Burt feels the board effectively communicated plans to the community and says he welcomes public input.
You're welcome to send me an email. My phone number is on the website. You want to talk about stuff? Great.
Feet feels differently.
I would like to see honesty and transparency from the board of directors. And, you know, hey, if it comes back that we're wrong about this, then that's great. But if we're not wrong, then it would be nice to have some kind of outside attention on it, because the way they have things structured here now, the residents really don't have a voice at all.
More than 30 residents signed a letter to the board objecting to the plans and calling for termination and suspension of the ranch manager and president.
If you want to represent ranch members, run for the board, and applications are available rather than try to create another group.
In Crooked River Ranch, Carly Keenan, News Channel 21.